Hi there, this is Annie Business with your friend Simeon. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Last year, I made a video on the size or level or set of pigs you can start with as a new beginner in pig farming. So in this year, this is just the kind of question I've been getting on my WhatsApp message all the time, like what breed can I start with? So I decided to make a video on what breed you can start with in 2024 as a new beginner. What breed can I start with so that you don't run into loss or so that you don't do the wrong thing? My name is Simeon O. James. This is Annie Business. Please don't forget to subscribe to Annie Business and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever time a new update comes on Annie Business. When it comes to choosing breed, I will tell you the available breed in Nigeria according to their availability. The first one, we start with large white. The second one is Landrace. The third one is the Duroc. The fourth one is the Camborov. The fifth one is the Hampshire or Hampshire, whatever they call it. I just know they call it one name like that. So these are the 5 breeds that we'll have in Nigeria. Apart from the local ones, we are not talking about the local ones here. You know, I always advise you that you buy the good breed, the pure breed, so that you can have a good startup. For example, you are planning on starting the pig farming and the capital you have to buy pig is not much, and you are thinking of starting with a local breed so that you'll be able to buy up to 10 pigs to start up with. I would advise the money you are gathering to buy 10 pigs, gather it to buy 3 exotic, like pure breed, exotic breed, so that you will buy 2 female and 1 male that will cross it. Give yourself 1 year. You are going to have more than the number of local breed you wanted to start with. This is just a simple thing you need to understand. In this breed now that I listed, I told you we are not talking about the local breed, we are talking about the pure breed. Now the pure breed, we have different type of breed of which I have given you their names. You are now asking me what breed can I start with as a starter, as a new beginner, as someone who doesn't know much about this pig farming but you really want to go into it. I will still tell you, I've said it before, go into it because you have passion for it. Don't go into it because you want to make business out of it. If you go into it with passion, it will be easier for you to make business out of it. But if you go into it with business mindset, when you started facing the ups and downs, the challenges in it, you will not be able to stay to make the business. You will not be able to conquer the challenges or to go through the challenges so that you can make money at the end of the challenges. If you're not asking me what breed can I start with, I would advise 2 breeds. Anyone is good out of this breed. I gave you 5 breed, so I will only advise you take 2 breed. Number 1, large white. Number 2, Landrace. And don't forget, both this large white and Landrace still have some varieties, like some type under them, like they still get other breed that they are large white or Landrace and they are pure, and that is when you'll be getting F1, TN70, so on and so forth. So if you're able to get any one of these, you still get the right breed, the good breed to start with. Let me tell you one truth about choosing the pig to start with. If you do not meet with a reliable person, with a trustworthy person, with a loyal person, you have to understand that we have the local ones, the ones we have in Nigeria. We have the imported one, which are the pure breed that we get and we are rearing. We have the mixed breed. The mixed breed are in between, either using pure breed large white and pure breed Landrace to cross, pure breed large white and pure breed Duroc to cross, or local breed and pure breed to cross. So anything we use to cross each other that are opposite, that doesn't have the same gene to each other, is what we call crossbreed, like mixed breed. So if you are not careful, some people will sell mixed breed to you. Now, I told you that you can either choose large white or you choose landrace so that you can have a good startup. These are the two breeds I will appreciate you choose as a new beginner. If you want to choose Duroc, please don't go for it as a new beginner. If you want to choose Hertfordshire, it's still good. You can go for it if you find it available. I do not advise you to go for it because they are not that available at the market. Even Duroc too is a little bit scarce, most especially the mixed one that is not 100% pure. Are many outside. They are much more outside than the one that is 100% pure. So the Khamborov too is not that much outside. I'm not saying they are not available, but they are not much outside compared to large white or landrace. For those who are trying to start up with Duroc, I told you don't do that because starting up with a Duroc will cost you money, a capital that you are going to use to buy them, but will not recover in the next 2 years. Why did I say this? That is because you can buy an adult large white or landrace within the range of 90, 100, 120,000. But you cannot buy a young piglet of Duroc at 100,000, 120, except they want to sell a bogus one for you. You can see the difference. You can see how expensive, the difference in sizes, in age, and in prices. So you have to be very, very careful when starting up with Duroc as a new beginner. Because if you buy the Duroc at that expensive amount, if you want to sell it, you will sell it at the market price, which I will come later to explain to you. And if you start up with the large white or landrace, you will still sell the same thing at the market price. If you remove the money you use in feeding them, because you are going to feed them, first of all, you are going to remove the cost of feeding them before you even think of, okay, the remaining profit, let me remove how much it cost me to buy the pig. And the remaining money will not even be enough to do what? To buy the pig. That is to buy the Duroc at the end of selling them. But you can recover the money you use in buying the large whites. If not up to that, you are going to get up to 70, 80%, or rather, let me say 60% of the money in return. When you buy large white or landrace and you buy Duroc, both are pure. The three are pure. Maybe yours is large white, another person choose landrace, or you start with Duroc. The three are pure. You buy the pure breed, all right? If you raise them to some point, the three of them are going to give you something around that 100 kg, 80 kg, 120 kg, because both are pure. The fact that you are starting with Duroc doesn't necessarily mean they are going to give you a weight that is higher than large whites. I will come to tell you why some people choose to buy Duroc, to have Duroc at their farm. If you start up with large white or landrace, pure one, they are going to grow bigger and they will give you results. They will give you enough kilo that you're looking for. The same way, if you buy Duroc, it doesn't necessarily mean the Duroc will outgrow the large white or the landrace you have at the farm. You are still going to get the same kilo if you raise them well, if you raise both, all the three species all together well to the certain point you want to raise them to. And the reason why I was telling you that the market doesn't change anything is because yours, you have breed, but the market doesn't value breed. The market only value pig. Butchers only value pig. Your fellow farmer value breed. Understand this. Let me come to all those things I've been postponing now. If you have landrace, if you have large white, if you have Duroc at your farm, it is only your fellow farmer that will call you that, hey Simeon, I need pure breed landrace. I need pure breed Duroc. Okay, my Duroc is also amount. My Duroc is also amount. That is when they can buy from you. But when the market women or the butchers or the market men comes to your farm, they don't care if you have Duroc, Khamborov, Hertfordshire, landrace or large white. All they care about is you have pig that you want to sell, and they needed pig to kill for their own business. So they are going to scale it and they are going to buy it with the market value, like the fixed price. If the fixed price is 1,200 naira in your area, they don't care if you have Duroc and you bought the Duroc baby, the piglet. You bought the Duroc at 150,000 naira before you raise it to that point. Thereby, your expectation is to sell it around that 600, 500,000. They don't care. They only care about their own market price, which is the fixed price. So they don't care about your breed. They don't care about how much you spent. They don't care about how much you bought the Duroc. They only care about buying something they want to go and butcher and kill. So therefore, if you have Duroc, you have large white, you have Landrace, the same amount they are buying it at the market is the same amount they are going to buy any breed or whatever breed you have at the farm. So imagine you're now starting up with Duroc, which costs you a lot of money, like it costs you a fortune to start with. Even if they give you production, you might not be able to recover the money as soon as possible. But if it comes to others, you are going to recover the money as soon as possible. Because the purebred large white, Landrace, the purebred Duroc are going to give you the same result. Both are pure, and it doesn't necessarily mean one will literally outgrow the other. Of course, we have many breeds that are always chubby, that always outgrow, that always get enlarged, but we don't have most of this breed in Nigeria. So I just want to let you know that if you want to start up with what? Start up with Landrace large whites. Don't start with Duroc. Duroc are expensive. But the fact that you have Duroc doesn't necessarily mean the butchers who have a fixed price are going to change the price for your Duroc. The goal is to have pig that can grow. Many farmers buy Duroc because they want to sell to their fellow farmer. And if you are going into pig farming and you are choosing Duroc, make sure you are choosing the Duroc to either crossbreed your animals there, or you are doing it to produce pure breed of Duroc for other farmers who might be likely in need of the Duroc. If you are buying the Duroc to produce as meat, if you are buying it to raise for butchers, at the end of the day, you might end up losing because you might not cash out the whole money in few time. So if your plan is to start with Duroc, I would advise you buy like 2 or 3 that you want to produce for fellow farmers to come and buy because they are in need of pure breed, not to produce and raise for meat. The value it has between you and your fellow farmer is not the same value Duroc brings between you and your buyers, which are the butchers coming from outside. They already have a fixed price. They don't care about the breed you have, how much you spent on the breed, how much you bought the breed. They only care about the meat they want to come and buy. Landrace is good. Large white is good. The goal is to buy pure breed. If you are not buying local breed, you don't have problem with either looking for Hampshire, Camberwolf, or Duroc. However, majority of people buy different type of breed because they love seeing different types of pigs. So if yours is like that, if you are that type of person that just loves seeing different type of animals in your farm, you don't have problem. You can go ahead and search for whatever breed you want to buy. But if you don't like it that way and you are just thinking as someone who have passion for this pig farming and you want to make business out of it, like which one should I choose? You do not need to worry about which one you should choose. It is only your fellow farmers that differentiate breed. Buyers don't differentiate breed. Buyers only come to buy meat. So if you are thinking, maybe it is only Duroc that sells in our area, it is only large white that sells in our area, it is mostly not like that. Duroc meat, large white meat, Landrace, Camberwolf, or whatever breed of pigs meat is not different. The meat are not different at all. Their meat are not different from each other. Pig is pig. It's just the color or the appearance that is different. Although their growth rate or the way they do things, their character might be a little bit different from each other, but the kind of breed you have at the farm doesn't really affect the market you are trying to sell it to, except you want to sell to your fellow farmer. So it is only your fellow farmers that can really differentiate or rather request for a particular breed. Your buyers, which are the butchers, don't discriminate breed. They only come to buy meat. So I believe with this little explanation, you would have understand which one to start with. Like I told you, other breed are cheaper compared to Duroc. So if you start with Duroc, you might not be able to quickly make the money back. But if you start with other breed, which will give you the same result that Duroc will give you, you are going to do what? You are going to get the money in no time. Some people still ask that if they cross Duroc and large white, will it affect the market? No, it can only affect the market when it comes to your fellow farmer, but it cannot affect the market when it comes to butcher. I told you, butchers don't discriminate breed or the kind of pig you have at your farm. They only care about meat, how many kilo, how big, how small, and buy, and that's all. So it is only your fellow farmers that cares about if it is not mixed, if it is pure, if it is local, if it is this, if it is that. Buyers don't do that. So with this little explanation, I believe you've already understand or know within yourself which one to start with. My name is Simeon O. James. If you want to reach out to me for consultation only, please, you can message me through the number you are seeing on the screen. Thank you for watching my video. Bye for now.